What is going on, everyone? It is PM TCG with all your TCG content at night. All right, on today's episode, we have the last video of Weevil Underwood. This is what I believe to be Weevil's best deck profile. This is taking all the other deck profiles I made and kind of mashing them together for the best deck. I did backtrack a bit, and I might even re-record an episode or two, but the golden ladybug, the chainsaw insect, the cross sword. I really want to make sure that I keep these characters in line with cards that would have released during their time, unless it was a card that was shown in the anime that gets re-released now, if that makes sense. Super quick call out would be like how Big Insect was released in Speed Duel, right? So obviously Speed Duel wasn't around back then, but now that we have it, we could use Big Insect. So, all right, let's go ahead. We'll jump into this build real quick, and we'll kind of talk about it. Up first, we have our Weevil Underwood center card. We have the Hercules Beetle, the Kiwagata Alpha, two of the Crouching Kiwagatas, two of those. So these are all the normal monsters. We have the Larva Moth that we have the eroded version, or what I say, the version that you would play that would allow you to equip Cocoon of Evolution to it. Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. Great Moth. Insect Queen. Two Pinch Hoppers. Skull Mark Ladybug, two of those. Howling Insect. Cockroach Knight. Cocoon of Evolution. Instead of Petite Moth, just say it's Larva Moth. Two Needleworms. Parasite Parricide, and this Kisata, whatever the hell, and Legul. So that's it for the monster cards. Obviously wanted to keep these two for the fusion monster, just level 4 beat sticks there. Larva Moth to get the perfectly ultimate Great Moth and Great Moth. These could be dead draws early on. Pinch Hopper, two of those, you know what they're for. Quick cards that we can search with Howling Insect. It's 1,000 points of damage, they get knocked out. Or I'm sorry, it's just life point recovery. Cockroach Knight, solid card. It's just kind of gets rough if you only have it and it's your draw. So Cocoon of Evolution, two Needleworms, which are super big threats. Good night, they're threats. Parasite Parricide, you know what that's for. And then obviously another life point recovery and just getting past the walls there. So this is what I put together for his monsters, his main core there. Moving on, spells and traps, two Eradicating Aerosols, Jade Insect Winsel, two Multiplication of Ants, Forest, three of the Insect Armor with Laser, one Poly, two Insect Barrier. That's it for the spells and trap cards. Obviously, you want to have the solid combination with Insect Barrier, Eradicating Aerosol, and the DNA Transplant, or Parasite Parricide, just to squad wipe everybody. Three equip spells, really boost up some attack there, make some major threats. Force for obvious reasons. Yeah, not bad. Multiplication of Ants is decent because it gives us more things on the board. So yeah, there's that. Moving on to the last one. Two of the Corrosive Scales. Newer card. This is one of those things I was telling you about. So obviously a very iconic scene in the anime. We went ahead and added this card, even though it came out later, just because of what it does and what it looks like. Draining Shield, two Dust Tornadoes, Widespread Ruin, two DNA Surgeries. Widespread Ruin was a card that came out earlier. We added it to the deck, and also some Speed Duel callouts were in here too. Yeah, DNA Surgery, you guys obviously know why that's in here. So decent lockdown maybe. Onto the fusion deck, we just have the one Kiwagar Hercules. Kind of weak sauce, man. Kind of weak sauce, but for the era that we're playing in, super cool. And then on to our, probably my favorite cards, man. The Insect Monster tokens that Insect Queen brings out, and then your Army Ant tokens, which are super sick. So yeah, I love these token cards, guys. These are Etsy order token cards. Love them. But yeah, there's the deck, man, put together. you know, Weevil's very last duel in the anime, him and Rex summons a black Tyranno, and Weevil summons Insect Queen, and they get smacked up by Leon. Is it Leon? This snobby guy that uses the Valkyrie cards. So this deck could theoretically be seen in battles such as up to that part. Anything future like GX stuff, this deck could get smashed. Shoot, I'm kind of worried that like it wouldn't even be really fun to play this deck against some other decks that we have out there. Who knows though? We'll have a best deck tournament one day and see how it looks. But I like it. I think it would be fun to play. I just don't know about the win ratio. But yeah, there you have it. If you guys enjoyed, please go ahead and smash the like button down below. Your support so greatly appreciated. And once again, I am PMTCG with all your TCG content at night. We'll see you guys in the next one.